The Obama stimulus in 2009 was not a stimulus. That was just rhetoric, and it was designed to fool people, low-information voters and others, into thinking that 780, let's use the term $1 trillion because that's what it actually ended up being. Obama created the notion, and the media helped, that $1 trillion from somewhere was going to be plugged into the private sector economy, and that $1 trillion was going to provide such a stimulus. New jobs, economic growth. It was going to be great. It was going to be an automatic recovery mechanism from the Great Depression or recession of 2008. But there wasn't $1 trillion sitting somewhere unused. At the time, we were about 11 or 12 trillion dollars in debt. So where does Obama get that $1 trillion to put into the private sector? He doesn't have it. We are in debt. He had one of two options. He could order the money printed, or he could get it from the private sector. In either case, that's where it came from. The government does not produce anything. So Obama stimulating the U.S. economy with $1 trillion is no stimulus at all, because before Obama can get it, well, more correctly said, before Obama can insert it into the economy, he has to take it from the economy. So he gets $1 trillion from the economy and then puts it back. There's no stimulus. There's no growth. There's no additional money floating around unless they printed it. And that's his point. If they printed the $1 trillion, then they vastly increased the supply of dollars, which reduced the value of dollars. But there wasn't $1 trillion lying around someplace unused that we could put into the economy and have that $1 trillion added, because it had to come out. Even if you're printing it or borrowing it, it's still coming from the private sector and being put right back there. It's nothing. It was a scam, but it was a bigger scam than that because of where Obama stimulated. He stimulated unions. 75% of that $1 trillion went to unions and union jobs to keep them employed during this recession. Why? Because union workers pay dues. They don't pay dues when they're unemployed. When they're employed, they're paying dues. The dues go to the union. What does the union do with the dues? A lot of that money is donated back to the Democrat Party, which is used for campaign commercials, campaign elections, and so forth. It's used to elect Democrats. In one sense, it was a circuitous money laundering scheme. Go get $1 trillion from the Treasury, stimulate unions by giving it to public employee unions and teacher unions, and you go state by state and you'll find out where the money went. In Wisconsin, most of it went to teachers unions. In California, a mixture of teachers and public works unions. And a portion of that is going to be donated right back to the Democrat Party. So Obama can't go to the Treasury and withdraw $1 trillion for the Democrat Party, but this was the next best thing.